Hey guys, this is the Justice for All podcast with Randall and Gage. We were just talking about politics in our daily lives and how it divides us or brings us together. We'll see what happens. Um, so we were just talking about the kneeing situation, and we brought up some good points. See part one, guys, please. Um, and so, yeah, you have the right to express yourself, but like it's also the right for the employer to make money and to make rules according to that. Is there anything else you wanted to add about that, Gage?
No, I mean, not really. I think I've basically covered everything. I just think it's stupid how, people are, well, especially the NFL, like with like all of its tax breaks and stuff that it's getting, that they sit here and, push this shit and everything. Like, and they're losing millions and millions of viewers, and people are, getting rid of their season tickets and everything else. And like the ratings tanked last year, and yet they're still trying to push this stuff. And it's like, people don't want politics in sports. It's like you see politics in all of your life, and you try and watch sports to escape it, and then now it's like seeping into sports.
Oh yeah, I agree. What do you think about? Is there anything else you wanted to end on? Or I think I'm pretty much good.
Yeah, I'm good.
My my overview of this is be patriotic if that's what your employer and your customers want. Express yourself out otherwise, and just get over it. I'm sorry to say,
Well, yeah, well, and
you
that's
can
the
go
thing too. Like,
protest
I would be
somewhere
fine with
else.
them
You can
doing it
go. You
like
can
on
take
their
a
own time,
knee
like doing something on
before or
their own
after.
time or something like that. Even though I might not
Yeah.
agree with it or whatever. It's just like with the whole like ABC incident of Roseanne. It's like, yes, ABC had the right to fire her.
Here's
Like,
the
do I
thing.
agree that and whether you agree with it or not is different. But
You don't
they
have to
did have the
agree.
right to fire her.
Here's the thing. The thing is with the Roseanne Barr incident, she was all fucked up and she didn't even know, like, she wasn't even intending to be racist. And she had the number one show.
Are you buying into her excuse? I didn't know.
She was
I
on.
didn't know Ambien caused you to be racist.
No,
That's one of
dude.
the side
No, no,
effects
no.
of
She
Ambien
wasn't
is
just on Ambien, dude.
racism.
She was drinking and smoking pot and on Ambien, and she already has mental disorders. You're telling me that's a good fucking combination? I'm sure if you popped a couple of Ambien and drank some beers, you probably wouldn't fucking remember what happened tomorrow.
I'm just.
But
I
that's
mean,
what I'm
I'm just
saying.
saying she shouldn't have said what she
Well, that's
said.
fine. I agree, but she had the number one show, and then you had that. Who was that? Samantha Bee go on there on
Yeah.
TBS with
No. Well, yeah,
Rodney,
I
and
agree
she
with.
said
Yeah,
fuck,
I agree with that. I'm just
and
saying,
that's
like,
okay, and that's
ABC,
okay.
like ABC has the right to fire her, just like the NFL has the
Well,
right to
no, you're
fire
right, you're
whoever.
right, but it's
Like,
and then TBS can still have a show that is bombing,
yeah, no,
but
I
just
think it should be fair.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, but I
what
mean
they're
that's
doing
what
now is not fair.
I'm
It's
saying.
not.
Like, people get pissed about the kneeing thing or whatever, but we're talking about rights and stuff. And just we're being consistent. You're right. These networks have the right to do what they want. But the thing is, you're going to fire Roseanne over questionable things she said that the premises might be shaky at best. Um, and she had the most successful
But
show.
Kathy
All that
Griffin can freaking
she can
chop
do
off
that,
Trump's head
and then
and
that's
freaking.
okay. We accept
She
her
has a job,
apology. Or
It's fine.
Samantha Bee can call Ivanka a fucking cunt on national television, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And the standards aren't the same, man. This is exactly what we're talking about. The
Or
political
just like
thing is
that,
like
just
whatever
like that
side you're
rant
on.
that what's his face Robert De Niro had last night against Trump at the
Fuck
Tony.
Trump.
Yeah, him going off saying "fuck Trump, fuck this, fuck that." It's like that's fine, but
No, yeah. It's like,
Roseanne's one tweet late at night, fire her like in the next hour.
well, again,
Look at this. There's a double standard there, and it's like I'm not condoning what Roseanne did.
Nobody.
Obviously, but like there is a double standard.
I'm not condoning any of it, but you can't tell me that there's something not right going on. Like, come on.
No, I know. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on from this, what do you think about the animals thing? Like the other day, maybe last week or a couple weeks ago, Trump made the that speech about MS-13.
Oh yeah, the MS-13 gang.
Animals. What do you think about that?
Oh well, first of all, the left took it way out of context. They said like because Trump said MS-13 gang members are animals, and somehow they got all immigrants are animals out of that, which I have no idea how they did that. You know, if you listen to the original, like the actual interview, he never says that at all. But that's just another example of how the media twists things, and then people buy into it. It's like you look at all these people and how many retweets they had on this, how many Facebook posts they had on, oh, Trump called all immigrants animals and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, he didn't. He never said that. And it's like they're just helping spreading all this fake news and everything else that they want to bash Trump for calling CNN fake news. But yet they're fucking pushing it, It's like they're sitting there pushing all the fake news across, Facebook and everything that CNN is posting. Like, Trump never said that to begin with. CNN comments and says, oh, Trump called all immigrants, animals. And then people start spreading it. It's like, so you're bashing Trump for calling CNN fake news, but yet they're spreading a bunch of fake shit that you're supporting, and it's fake.
Well, it was clearly stated. And when did we start endorsing gangs? That is fucking great.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. It's like,
what's hilarious about this story? I was watching this other rally or some shit, like a protest or something. Probably Donald Trump, I don't know. But and it was this guy came up to this girl and she was like, he was just asking questions like, hey, what do you think of Trump's comments on MS-13 about them being animals? Her words exactly was this, man. Donald Trump, that's pretty terrible. No human being should be called an animal. He's such a pig. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's exactly
I know.
That's a good core representation.
It's like we've gotten to this point here.
You're just telling us about how it's not okay to tell
the left cares more. The left cares more for gang members, for terrorists, and for illegal immigrants than it does its own citizens.
Well, because they're going to get those votes. But
they sit there and prop all of them up so much, and then they don't do anything for their city. You look at this past election. You look how Hillary just blew off Wisconsin because she assumed she was going to win because, all the working class will vote for her, and the same with Michigan and Pennsylvania and everything. The Democratic Party totally shunned them, and then look what happened. They lost. But yet, that's not their fault, and, it's just because of racist old white people that voted for Trump.
It's Russian collusion.
Russian collusion. It's like, give me a break.
Yeah, it's just like all the shady shit. But okay, so aside from all this, what do you think about the Kanye, Candace Owens kind of? Candace Owens, right?
Yeah,
okay,
a
what
little
do you
bit.
think about all this kind of movement? Like, it seems like anytime there's a star or a celebrity or some shit that comes out and supports Trump, or even not even just Trump, but like different ideas, they get crucified by the left. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about Elon Musk? We can keep going on. And he doesn't support Trump, but he supports that. He knows what's going on, and he's saying, even he is saying like, okay, we gotta change.
Well, he's called out fake news and everything else because he's attacked by it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So what are your thoughts about all that?
You can't say that because they're journalists. They put integrity into their work. No, they don't.
Right.
Well,
but
yeah. But yeah, as far as the Kanye thing goes, and that's one prime example. It's like all these politicians group certain people into certain categories, in that instance, the Democrats are expecting all black people to be Democrats. And it's the same with, Southern white people and Republicans or something. They're expected to be in a certain group, and anytime any one of them has a different opinion, then they start bashing them and being like, oh, this person's an Uncle Tom, and this person's just crazy and doesn't know what he's talking about. And it's like, people don't think for themselves. It's like the vast majority of people don't think for themselves. Now, do I think some of Kanye's comments are crazy? Yes. Like the whole slavery was a choice comment. Yeah, that's pretty out there. But
Yeah.
I mean,
well, we can break that down because he explained later on. Did you hear about that?
no, I didn't.
He was saying like it was a choice because he was saying this is actually gonna sound kind of crazy itself actually, but
I don't think you're going to be able to justify.
he was saying it was a choice because like in your mind you're a slave, like not the physical sense of the word, like in your mind, like we're slaves to ourselves, like and for years because we're told by these people that to believe this way because they're going to help us out and they haven't helped us out. That's what he meant by slavery. It's inner slavery. He explained that later on, like not during that same interview, but like online and shit. And
yeah,
I could get on board with something like that, but no, he's definitely got to phrase that shit better. I'm not defending that either because I agree. I think he says some stupid shit, which is exactly why he doesn't. I don't think if you're on the right, you should look to Kanye as like a savior because he does not represent conservative values. He represents values other than the ones that you're told, and to think for yourself. And that's something everybody can, That's I think. Yeah.
And one thing too.
So that's a little bit better, right?
Kanye,
the mind.
Speaking of the whole Kanye thing, one thing I will say, even though as much as I don't like Kim Kardashian, like what she did this past week was pretty cool with that lady that was in prison that Trump gave clemency to.
Yeah, but I don't think they should have given it to her.
Why?
Dude, she didn't just sell like a little bit of fucking drugs, bro. She was like a drug mule.
She was part of a drug ring.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but, well, I mean, from what I heard, she was like the telephone correspondence person, and it was her first time offense, too, but she got like a license.
I guess, dude, but from my understanding, she was kind of like a big part of like that kind of thing, and I don't know about. I'm really for an advocate of, obviously drug reform, but rules are, I don't know. I think the pardon could have been used for something better. Like, what about like a fucking local drug dealer or something? I don't know.
I mean, Trump has unlimited pardons. So.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to pick and choose.
The thing is, too, is Kim Kardashian the best representative for like prison reform? Really? Like,
no, she's not.
It just looks like Star. It looks like Star, like celebrity doing something for celebrity, not more like a photo cameo than like the Trump did this out of the kindness of his heart. I don't know. I'm on the
Trump did it. Trump did it because Kanye is on his side now. So
Trump was like, "I got you back." Yeah.
And since Kim Kardashian's Kanye's wife.
Yeah, exactly. But this Kanye thing, yeah, that really got people wild up. They don't. I don't know what else. It just always, like we were saying, time and time again with all these examples we're talking about.
Well, did you see that whole Instagram post from Snoop Dogg about it?
No.
About how he made Kanye's skin white after that.
No, I didn't see that.
You never saw that? Yeah, Snoop Dogg posted this thing on Instagram after Kanye came out and said that he liked Trump and he supported Trump, and said Snoop Dogg used Photoshop or something and dyed Kanye's skin white and posted it.
I think that's appropriate.
But yeah.
Just naturally.
It's real appropriate.
Yeah, that's not really. I mean, what
Well, yeah, it's just stupid, and like I said, it just goes to show you, how these celebrities and everyone want you to think in groupthink, basically.
And I think you're exactly right in saying that. It's a bizarre time to be alive, man. I really believe. I just I don't think I have any more else to say about this Kanye thing. Do you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What other things do you what other things have you seen that kind of like not even like with racial issues? It seems like we're heavy on the race thing, and we're actually going to have a racial debate our
Hmm.
next podcast. So I kind of want to keep that at a minimum. So is there anything else that right now politics is polarizing heavily like that you've seen lately?
Well, I would definitely say religion.
Yeah.
As far as like that Colorado cake baker and the Supreme Court decision on
Yeah.
that. I'm sure you saw that.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, just an overview of that. This case has been going on since Obama was president. It's been going on for a long time, since since gay marriage was legalized. When was that? Like 2012 or something. So it's been going on for a good 6 years, and it finally got to the Supreme Court. And basically, the case was that this gay couple wanted a cake baker to bake them a cake for
That's
their
fascinating.
wedding or whatever. And the cake baker refused because of his own religious beliefs, saying that, he didn't believe in same sex marriage, so he refused them the cake. And then the gay couple went to the Colorado Civil Liberties Union and sued him for it, for discrimination or whatever. And it eventually got to the Supreme Court, and then the Supreme Court sided with the cake baker 7-2. I mean, it wasn't even close. And actually, some liberal judges actually agreed with the cake baker. So,
Well, and this is kind of going back to what we're talking about. Businesses have the right to do as they please.
yeah,
They
yeah. I
they
mean,
have
I mean,
rights
looking at it
too.
solely
And
just from a business perspective, say,
go to
yeah,
the guy that's going
he's
to
a Christian.
make gay
He's a
cakes.
Christian. He doesn't want to bake cakes for gay people. That's his choice. He'll lose their business, and they'll go somewhere else. There's
He'll
millions of cake bakers out there.
he'll
It's not like
lose.
It's not like the gay couple was struggling to find a cake baker. Like
Exactly.
there's plenty of bakers in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah. Seriously, more ways than one. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're always baking over there.
Yeah.
But like you're right, man. Like no, it's again like we have to separate. Like people get so offended. It's like let the free market do what it's supposed to. Go take your business elsewhere. Why do you even want to associate with somebody who doesn't support you? Like if they're that
Yeah. It's like, why
disgruntled.
do you want to force somebody to bake you a cake that doesn't want to?
Yeah, I just
Like,
don't understand. It's just like, dude, like, all right, well, I'm gonna go over to fucking their place, and they're gonna, take my money. I don't know what to say.
yeah.
But it's like it's a very stupid case, and I think it's almost like if you're religious at all, it's really frowned upon now. And I just don't get it. I think,
Oh, yeah.
I think the reason why it is because they
Well,
want values to change, and a lot of our core values from this country, whether you're a Christian or not, they do come from religion, and not just Christianity, but like that. Don't kill people. Well, that's something in the Bible. Don't
well,
commit adultery. That's bad. That's not illegal. But these are things like core values that we as a civilization should embrace, and it seems like it's just not popular anymore. It's like what's so wrong
yeah.
with like having values from Christianity because it turns out that's what makes a happy, good society, strong people. Like just having good values, and like I said, it comes from religion.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, this world doesn't have values or morals anymore. I mean, you look at you look at everything that's going on. You
Look,
look at that article that I sent you today about that about that person that I that I worked with.
well, look at
Freaking,
that. Look at that. Cake baker that won't make cakes for gay people. What kind of
mhm.
values are those? I'm
Well,
just kidding.
and I think,
I'm just kidding.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, our society doesn't have morals anymore. Our
No, you're
society,
right.
like just like we talked about in the abortion argument that we had with Caleb, I feel like our society one has become way too sexualized in that it's not treated like it's
It's like
like
special.
it's
It's
not
special.
treated
It's
like
just
it's
like it's a
a very
commodity.
special thing anymore.
Yeah,
I should
it's
say.
like
It's
it's a
treated like, oh, you can
commodity.
just go around and have sex
Yeah,
with anybody
that's
and,
right.
have no repercussions at all.
You're right. It's
And, one, that's led to the downfall. Two, just, it's just the lack of, being able to have a conversation with people anymore. It's like, that's led to downfall because you can't talk about ideas anymore. And three, just a lot of the views in this country. It's like, now if you're a Christian, it's like they sit there and bash you and that's like the only religion the left bashes really is Christianity.
well,
Because they'll
yeah.
defend Islam, they'll defend,
Hey, wait,
Buddhists and Hindus and wherever else, but they'll bash, Christianity and Judaism.
wait a minute, Gage. You're sounding like a nationalist. Um. Anyway, we're at the end of our part 2 of Politics and You podcast. This is the Justice for All podcast, part 3 coming at you.